X, that's a bet. Cut the check. Bye, bye, bye. Foreign trips. Bye, bye.
And welcome to Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, final year for the oldest building in the NBA, but no doubt, over these decades, there's been no shortage of excitement.
Oh, when I think about Run TMC, you think about the killer crossover by Tim Hardaway, and then the sweet shooting of Chris Mullin and Mitch Richmond.
As good as it gets. And away we go. Trouble getting the ball across half court. Irving's shot off the mark. Thompson. His first effort off the mark.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Hello, bro.
Controlling the offense. Surveys the floor. Inside, he scores.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Curry with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Curry buries the trifecta.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Into the front court, it's Irving. They're down 3. Irving.
Hey.
To Horford. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Curry into the front court. Leads just a point. Curry. And a pass stolen by Boston. Brown with it up top. Down by 1. Has a chance and scores.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Kevin Durant has it. With the step back.
That's the kind of defense they're going to play on him all night. Even though he made that shot, he knows there's nothing easy about this game.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down a point. To Hayward. With another basket there. You look at Gordon Hayward, who does he remind you of in the NBA?
Paul George, more so on the offensive end. He has the height and the size to shoot over smaller guards. Plus, I love the fact that he utilizes his body. How about in his 7 years with the Utah Jazz, he made $53 million. You're seeing his game really blossom, which is the reason why Danny Ainge signed him to that 4-year, $128 million deal.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Hayward to Horford. Shot from the lane won't go.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Celtics have it. Irving to Hayward. Tatum. They have to keep him in their grasp.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Nothing going here on that drive. Durant to Cousins. The shot no good there for Cousins. To Irving. Horford to Irving. Fires the three. Made his first effort, but not that time. To Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. It's denied by Horford. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. New blood coming in for both sides. Thompson to Green. Five to shoot for Golden State. The pass set it all up.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Step back.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Thompson to Sean Livingston. Pass taken away by the Celtics.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Thompson. That's good D. Shot no good. Celtics have it. Hayward. Hayward unable to connect. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. Offensive rebound. That ends the first quarter. The Celtics have the lead. The shooting in that first quarter was white hot. It's got to be hard to think these teams can keep up that pace in the second.
You know why? Why? Because of the versatility. Because this is positionless basketball, which makes it beautiful to watch. Everybody can triple threat, dribble, drive, shoot the three, do things from long distance. It's a thing of beauty where this game is going.
Oh, bad pass, and the Celtics have it. Ball's controlled by Boston. Hayward to Marcus Morris. Here's a chance from long range and drills it. Jay, spacing can be a beautiful thing. Livingston to bring it up. 5-point game. They work it down to Cousins. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Cousins has a look. Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Rozier with it. Leads three. Hayward. Good for three. Jay, would you classify him among the elites in the game, especially among wings?
It depends on what category of elite you put him in. As of right now, he will be my second-tier elite. Because when I think first-tier elite, I think Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, James Harden. I think Gordon Hayward has a chance to be there. He was on his way there before he got hurt, but time will tell.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Warriors have the basketball. Durant. dishes in. Someone has to get into a zip code. Here's Curry with it up top. They find themselves down 10. Curry, message received. Well defended.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively. You can't make any shots. Then you see the ball go in. Boom. Switch turned on.
And Gordon Hayward, zero hesitation as he knocks it down for three. Driving is Thompson, but his shot won't fall.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
Curry to Durant. Beyond the arc for three. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Okay, reset.
Curry to Green. Warriors with 4 to shoot to Durant. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That one also no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Gordon Hayward, tough make there. Can't really fault the defender. He went down 5 minutes into his Celtics career. So how much of an evaluation period should Gordon Hayward get coming off a tough injury?
Well, with a potential franchise player, you always rather be safe than be sorry. And he needs to pay attention to his body more so than anybody. From a player who personally had a dislocation of the ankle, which is a bone bruise when I was trying to come back and play, that could take a couple of years to heal fully. So Gordon Hayward's ability to make sure that he feels that he trusts his body is the most important thing.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Curry. Celtics have it. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Bell. To Curry. 4-3. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that.
Hayward. To Jaylen Brown. Irving. Textbook defense. Curry to bring it up. Down by 15. And Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Boston with the basketball. Irving to Horford. And a throwdown.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Curry misfires. It's no good. Denied by Hayward.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish. And the first half has come to an end. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando as we go from Jay to Jalen. It's Jalen Rose with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Thanks, guys. Let's take a look at what went down so far in this one. The Celtics certainly didn't have a problem putting up points in the opening half. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Boston Celtics. The Warriors have got themselves in a bad situation that seems likely to only get worse. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems, but I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors.
Game track. Field goals.
What you see on the screen is how this team put itself at a distance.
Player of the half.
Gordon Hayward is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, he's getting steals, and he's setting the tone for his team. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Irving brings the ball up court to Jaylen Brown. To Horford. To Irving. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. To Hayward. Going along. Beyond the arc. Knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Curry into the front court. His guys down big. The drive. Right to the basket. To Green. Oh, he had him there for a second. Green to Cousins. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To Irving. To Hayward. To Jaylen Brown. And the 2 for Al Horford getting to the rim.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 1-on-1. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Our thanks go to those who have already participated in this community event.
Curry gets it in the right corner. Green to Curry. Lets it fly from long range. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Kyrie with the rock to Hayward. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Durant with the basketball up top. Down a bundle. Curry. Down low to Cousins. To Curry. Knocked loose. They've recovered it. Thompson. Celtics come away with it. Here's Irving into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. And throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Durant can't go down. Smothering defense. Oh, they call the foul.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Trying to cash in. Ah, tough shot. Hand in his face. He makes them pay.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Irving. It's good. Durant across the timeline. He'll run the offense to Curry. Jordan Bell with the dunk. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Screen coming. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Irving, work it down. Whoa, Jalen. Brown above the rim.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Curry, obviously the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Yeah, I said it. But he's so good at driving and using his body to shield off the contact.
Gets a shot up. Oh, nice follow-up on the dunk there. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Inside, he scores.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Celtics have it. To Rozier. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Curry with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Stephen Curry with a look. He buries it off the step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws a defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Big finish. Full head of steam that time.
If you know a guy's a driver, there's no need to apply that much pressure on him if his main objective is to get to the rim. Play off of him, make him think about the jump shot, and also, guys from the weak side, on the help side, make sure you play in those gaps and you try to close out as quick as possible when he puts his head down.
It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. KD with the rock. Not done yet. Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. To Rozier. To Marcus Morris. Turned away by Bell. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Rozier buries it on the catch and shoot.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Team foul number 1.
First try at the line, no good. Oh, he missed them both. Celtics have it. Oh, whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, Boston. Into the game for Golden State.
Driving right to the basket. It's blocked by Boogie.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Can't connect. Irving into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. To Hayward. Here comes the screen. Has a chance and scores on the step back. Unguardable, Jay.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Thompson. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 0, Jason Tatum. Stepping in for the Golden State Warriors. Number 30,
Thompson.
Hey, man.
Curry. Jumper's good.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Hayward. Here comes the screen. Hayward. The screen sets him up for 2. To Curry. Shot from the lane won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next
Did you
time
notice
he
when
might
you get a
decide
green
to
light
try
your
to
controller
drive
light
to the
turn
rim
green?
instead of settling for a jumper?
Oh wow, I didn't know that, lol.
Curry.
LOL.
To Sean Livingston. Just not going down.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw up and good. It's a 3-point play, but a rare spot as they continue to trail big. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Hayward. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Hayward. The drive, right to the basket. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. To Curry.
I'm here. Oh, yeah.
Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. Durant. Tough shot. He hits.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Irving. To Hayward. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Durant. To Thompson. From long range. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Nope. First one does not go. And he misses the second.
Entering the game for the Warriors, number 23.
He converts a 2-of-3 trip. Boston with the basketball. Irving. A bad pass there. Warriors have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
Irving. Well, you can't do that.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Subbing in for
Irving.
the Boston Celtics.
Cousins there for the rebound. To Thompson. For three. You do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Irving brings the ball up court. Over to the right side. Sizing up the defense. To Irving. Hayward. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys down big. Thompson. Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Klay Thompson, that's his first personal foul.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They're down big in this fourth quarter and a chance here to empty their bench. Now a three at the buzzer. It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. the Celtics. Added a win with today's solid victory. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond.
Player of the game.
Gordon Hayward was just amazing in this game. What other word could you use for someone that played the kind of defense that shut down an entire team? Yeah, exactly. Amazing. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Celtics. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Ball is up. The opening tip. Won by the Warriors. Curry has it. Inside, he scores.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Irving with the basketball. They trail by 2. Irving. Shot by Kyrie, no good. Green to Durant. Not that time. Horford. Throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Durant with the basketball up top. He'll run the offense. Durant lets it fly. Won't go. Hayward. Thompson to bring it into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Thompson to Curry. Durant. Down low, Boogie. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
That's actually not a bad move at all. You're applying more pressure on him by sending him to the line.
Misses the first. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Into the front court, it's Irving. Looking to make something happen. His first effort off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having... versatile, athletic wings. Sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Curry to Cousins. Cousins off the mark. Horford. Warriors come up with it. Curry into the front court. Down just a couple. Thompson. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. It's denied by Horford.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Celtics have it. Hayward. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Curry. Count it. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
And a putback slam.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs to guard on the next play down the court.
Kyrie across the timeline. Down 2. Irving. And the rebound grabbed by the Warriors. Thompson to Curry. Fires the 3, and Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Irving to Jaylen Brown. Boston with 4 to shoot. Kyrie. He's looking for that touch.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
It's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Substitutions, Boston.
Green to Thompson. Shot blocked by Morris.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Rozier. Rozier shot no good. To Curry. Great feed. Thompson. Can't connect.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Add 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
It's Steph Curry with the rock. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Rozier into the front court. 12-6 our score. Nothing going here on that drive. To Marcus Morris. Turned away by Cousins.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Here's Curry with it up top. Less than a minute to go in a tightly played first quarter. To Marcus Morris. Oh, blocked by Green. Horford.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
From the painted area, won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Celtics have it. Rozier. No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Jay, they've been waiting for that to go down, but here they are trying to chip away and cut into this margin.
And there's nothing more frustrating as a shooter to get open looks and not see the ball go in. But if they do, that could be the start of a problem.
First quarter's complete. The Warriors with the lead. second quarter is set to start. Neither team. Team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
I really like what I'm seeing. Both teams look engaged. There's some trash talking going on the court. I think this has the making to be a big-time day.
Green, down for Iguodala. Shot from the lane, won't go. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Marcus Smart. To Rozier. Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Celtics have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Up 6. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
You know, someone had the audacity to ask Klay Thompson how he feels about being the third or fourth option, and I love his response. He said, I don't care. When you're as efficient as me, my paycheck warrants it. And I think about a game he had this past year. 88.4 seconds of possessions, 52 touches, 33 shots, 11 dribbles for 60 points just in 22 minutes. Proves the reason why Klay is Klay.
To Marcus Morris. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Warriors have the basketball. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Thompson. Oh, Horford up to block the shot.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
That is great vision to set it up. And the rebound taken by the Warriors. Durant across the timeline. The lead stands at 9. Thompson, knocks it down from 3. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Down 12. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't. Kevin Durant with the rock. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Irving. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
He throws it down. Whoa, that was like an express train. No local stops.
It's like you walking into the tunnel getting ready before this game. I saw you. You were locked in. You had the force blinders on. You were myopic. Nobody was stopping you. You were focused.
Jay, there's a level we have to reach. Game in and game out. Gamers know what it's about. Durant. Curry steps out and hits.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Curry to bring it up. Lead is 12. Curry's shot won't go. To Horford. To Irving. Golden State at the controls. To Durant. To Curry. Thompson. Durant to Curry. Durant. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Great dish to set it up. Turns and slams it down.
Jason Tatum finished third amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this. I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
Thompson on the drive, but his shot rims out. To Horford. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. To Thompson. Draws the double and still hits.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
Throws it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Durant to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Nothing going here on that drive. He'll put it up. At the buzzer, it's good, just as the horn sounds. Inching a little closer, but still down at the break. That ends the period. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Warriors entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. But then we get to lead, I see it happening with their transition game. They've done a great job today of working the fast break offense. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics have yet to appear after one half of basketball. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
I got ball.
Irving on a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And Kyrie Irving took the defense for a ride. Tough three-pointer. If he keeps playing like this, we all may believe that the earth is indeed flat.
And that's what you love about Kyrie. He's constantly probing. He's probing on the court by maintaining his dribble, and then also probing off the court with saying lines like the earth is flat. The fact that that was on the cover of every magazine, the headline of every social media title, goes to show you that Kyrie is great at hijacking your amygdala both on and off the court.
To Jaylen Brown. Throws it up. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Durant with the basketball up top. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. And Steph, he can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three. Kyrie with the rock. To Hayward. Probing the defense. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. To Hayward. Beyond the arc for three. They need something to go down. It's no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Here's Irving into the front court. Trailing by 14. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Curry into the front court. His guys leading by 14. The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. Around the perimeter to Jaylen Brown. Oh, had him going there for a second. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Inside, he scores. Now the Celtics going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Steve Kerr gets some new personnel on the floor. To Irving. And he's fouled. Very. Close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Oops, he missed the first one. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw.
You know that's easy. They can't guard you.
Curry with the basketball. His guys holding the big lead. Jordan Bell with the dunk.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Warriors come up with it. Iguodala to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Durant buries the one. Wide open three. That's too easy.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Possession lies with Golden State. To Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Driving right to the basket. Turned away by Bell.